The messages of change that defined this election in Washington and Raleigh didn't exactly carry over to judicial races in North Carolina. When it comes to who sits on the bench, voters seem to like consistency.
Second reading, the clerk will read.
North Carolina's law-making body is in for a major transformation. But when it comes to the government branch that interprets the laws, status quo is standing tall.
It really is a testament to our electorate that when we might shift between the left and the right in our legislative branch and our executive branch, when it comes to judges, we really just want consistency.
Indeed, incumbent judges did well on election night. 4 sitting Court of Appeals judges won new terms. Anne Marie Calabria defeated Jane Gray, Rick Elmore prevailed over Stephen Walker, and Martha Geer won a race over Dean Poirier. Judge Sanford Steelman was re-elected in an uncontested race.
If you were a Court of Appeals judge prior to last night's election, chances are you're still a Court of Appeals judge today. And what we've seen is an electorate that really wants to see continuity on the bench.
That was especially true in the 13-candidate race for a 5th seat on the Court of Appeals. Voters seem to use judicial experience to navigate a crowded field.
And the top 2 vote-getters were judges.
That would be Cressy Thigpen, who was appointed to the court this summer, and Doug McCullough, who served previously. The winner will be decided using an instant runoff voting procedure. IRV has voters make second and third choices along with their top selection.
What we'll see now is if you didn't vote for Judge Thigpen or McCullough on election day and you for your first choice and you voted for him for your second and third choice, those will be added to the total.
Those totals will be your second round, and then the second round combined with the first round will be your winner with the most votes.
Officials should know who the winner is sometime after Thanksgiving. There was also an open seat on North Carolina's Supreme Court on the ballot. Court of Appeals Judge Barbara Jackson defeated Bob Hunter, one of her Court of Appeals colleagues.
She ran a conservative campaign in a conservative year. Her television commercial talked a lot about her conservative credentials. She ran closely aligned with folks like Senator Richard Burr.
Jackson's election isn't expected to change the court much ideologically.
So the balance of power is still a conservative court. What will change is for the first time in North Carolina history, we'll have a majority of women on the Supreme Court. So now it is a 4-3 court with a female majority block. I don't know how that'll work out when it comes to judicial matters, but what we are seeing is a change in our judiciary that is more female.
The Supreme Court has gotten involved in legislative redistricting suits in the past. It's unclear whether that will happen again.
Because of prior decisions by both the state Supreme Court and the United States Supreme Court, there's less to litigate over when it comes to redistricting. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not the conservative ideological background plays any role in the redistricting case.
The length of judicial terms is longer than just about any other on the ballot. Both the Supreme Court justices and Court of Appeals judges are elected to 8-year terms.